the latest coverage of the conflict in Syria and those escalating tensions with Turkey as well?
Well, I'm going to look more broadly at the Syria question because a couple of pieces caught my eye this morning. The first one was a comment piece in the Financial Times in London. Now, it's written by an American academic. You can see the headline there, "Syria Stains the World's Conscience." And the argument in that piece is that Barack Obama on Libya supported a NATO-led intervention because allowing a massacre there would have stained the conscience of the world. The writer now says the situation now in Syria is the same. We have innocent people targeted. We have cities and towns shelled. Hence, what is happening is, in fact, now, day by day, Syria is staining the conscience of the planet. 30,000 deaths in 19 months. And the argument there, the US and Western allies must help the regional players, Turkey, Egypt and Qatar, to break the stalemate.
Moving on now to another comment piece in Gulf News.
Well, this again is by a US academic, and the headline is about a third option for Syria. The argument is that there should not be an overthrow of Bashar al-Assad, but instead an effort to build a new political system that will provide a voice and a vote to all Syrians. Now, my reaction initially was that seems very naive. We're in a major conflict here. But the writer has good Middle East credentials, and he's saying that there is a time now, the moment is ripe for a UN peacekeeping force to be there on the ground, implementing an agreement between Assad and the opposition about having new elections and about a new constitutional system, which would allow for much more checks and balances in the Syrian system. And this would be the way to go. And finishing the reading of it, the article, I felt, well, given the horrific stalemate we have, you know, it's worth looking at.
Now, moving on to coverage of the death of Cambodia's former king, Sihanouk.
Well, we've got several obituaries coming through now. At the moment, the one that caught my eye was in the New York Times, and it's called "The Blooded Legacy of Cambodia's Chameleon King." And it has this sentence: "His diplomatic chronology is mind-boggling in its contradictions. He was a realpolitik chameleon." Now, the argument is that his legacy might well be forever tarnished by his alliance with the communist Khmer Rouge in the 1970s. We all recall year zero, 1975. 1.7 million Cambodians died through starvation, overwork and murder and all kinds of evil. So will Sihanouk be stained with that?
Now, some of the papers are taking a tongue-in-cheek look at the EU winning the Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, this is a cartoon in the International Herald Tribune, and it shows a forlorn EU official saying, "Oh, we would have rather received the Nobel Prize for Economics." Reflection there on the Eurozone mess. You can see the chart going down. And what about this? This is in the China Daily, the editions worldwide, and it's showing the euro at the begging bowl, being thrown a penny with the Nobel Peace Prize written onto it. Now, the almost 1 million euros in pennies is pennies compared to the whole euro crisis, you know, itself, which runs into the billions of bailouts we've got. So just to end this morning, I wanted to look at that Felix Baumgartner Skyfall. What an incredible! I was like, does he not have vertigo or what? You know, and so he's there. That's on the front page of the Independent. It's all over the press this morning. And there you can see one small step, then a giant leap. So echoes of the moon landing. I think this is really a historic moment, isn't it? This incredible thing. Really,
I watched it live. It was incredible.
Totally inspiring. 7 million people watched live on YouTube. I mean, my reaction was, this is a breathtaking, literally.
Yeah, literally. And it was all over far faster than they anticipated as well, wasn't it? All right, thank you very much, Nicholas, for taking us through the international press. You're watching live from Paris. A quick reminder of the headlines. A tit for